Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Gaming Speculator and welcome back to more Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. In the last episode we trained around on Spiral Mountain, got our first Jiggy from Gruntilda's lair and put it over into the puzzle piece, unlocking the first world, Mumbo's Mountain. And in today's episode we are going to be going to Mumbo's Mountain, because we've got some Jiggies to collect and a bunch of new moves to learn, so let's get to it! There are 3 new moves to learn in this world. Find my molehills, and I'll explain. So we got a lot to collect, so let's start talking. This right here is a Mumbo token. Me Mumbo's token, used for Mumbo magic. We'll get a little bit more into that in a second. But, up here is a Jinjo.
Yippee! You saved me! Gruntilda has imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world. Free us all to get a Jiggy.
So there are 5 per world, and if we collect all of them, we get ourselves a free Jiggy. Those music notes, I will talk about those in a second as well. There are 100 music notes per world, and if you collect all of, you're going to need to collect at least a required amount to unlock specific doors in Gruntilda's lair in order to progress. There are 100 in each world though, so I am going to go after all of them. I'm a note, one of 100 on each world. Collect us to open the note doors. Yeah, so as you can see, we're going to be doing quite a fair bit of collecting. There is a bit of stuff to collect in this world. Now, Spiral Mountain had 6 honeycomb empty honeycomb pieces that we collected. Unfortunately, Spiral Mountain is the only world that has 6 in it. I guess the game would be a little too easy if every single world had 6 in it, but every world from this point on will only have 2. So, we're going to be signing out both of those as well. So there's quite a fair bit of collectibles, but we've already talked about a majority of them for this world. There are going to be at least one more type, to talk about. Oh yeah, and if you break open those honeycomb things, or beehives, I think they are, the beekeeper things, you know what I'm talking about. They have honeycomb pieces inside of them. So if we go over here, we've got a guy named Conga who's going to try to hit us with oranges. So what we want to do is we want to try to get him to throw oranges at these 3 switches that have, well, orange symbols on them. Why they're here? I don't know. Video game logic. And he missed. Oh, come on now. There we go. Grr. Clever bear find Conga's gold. Alright, so we got ourselves a Jiggy. You must search for 10 of us in each world. We'll help you progress through the witch's lair. So that's Jiggy number 1 of Mumbo's Mountain. And we got an achievement called Get Jiggy, which is of course collect your first world Jiggy. Very nice, very nice. So we climb up this tree, we will see that there is actually an orange. Hey, that Conga's orange. Put it back. Go over here to this little guy, and we throw it over to him.
Chippy like Conga's orange. Chimpy help fat bear and bird.
I'm not fat. Am I? But anyways, we got ourselves another Jiggy. That marks 2. So up here you can see there are these blue eggs. And I will explain what those are when we talk to Bottles here. And he will tell us all about them. Time for the buzzer to learn the ancient ways of the egg.
I'm listening, beetle breath.
Hold the right or left trigger, then press Y to shoot an egg out of your mouth.
Hey, sounds cool. Anything else?
Sure. Press B instead and you can shoot them out from behind.
Sheesh. Sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked.
Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, and you can also use the left stick to aim where you want to crouching. Egg sighting, huh? Now you've learned to use the eggs. Here's 50 to practice with. Okay, so we can hold 100 right off the bat, which is very nice. So if we go up here, we're going to want to shoot them at Conga. He's going to throw an orange at us every single time we shoot at one. Ow. Okay, usually he fires right after you hit him with the egg, but I guess this time he couldn't be bothered. So thanks for hitting me, you jerk. Take an egg to the face. Take an egg to the face. Take an egg to the face. There we go. Ah! I did not mean to go into first person. Conga! What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? That is so weird. Wow, only one world in, I'm already experiencing some weird glitch. That never happens. Take an egg. What are you doing, dude? What is happening? Screw you, dude. Now you want to start throwing oranges? Okay, we're going to try this one more time. Because that is weird. I'm not sure. Whoa, God. I am not sure what is happening here. Okay, there we go. Bear beat Conga. Me give prize to bear. That was way more tedious than it should have been. Okay, so we've already gotten 3 Jiggies from this area, so that's nice. And he's going to start throwing oranges at us again because he's mad at us. Well, I'm not too happy with him either since, you know, he kind of screwed me over with some weird glitchy. Ah, well. So we're going to go up here now and get some more notes. And the thing I love about the notes is that they kind of leave them in a nice little trail that kind of helps pave the way as to where you want to go. So if you're lost and you're not sure where you're going, look for some notes and they're probably going to direct you. So we're going to go over here and there's going to be another Jiggy waiting for us. And that marks number 4. So remember, there are 10 per world, so we are almost halfway done already. Now this is the first world, so obviously it's going to be a little small. But if you come back here, you'll see that there is a Mumbo token. We're going to need a few of those for this world, because I will explain what they do in just a little bit. So come over here to Bottles, once again. He's going to teach us another move. The Talon Trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes with ease. That sounds useful. How does she do it? Hold the right trigger, then press the left trigger. Continue to hold the right or left trigger while moving Kazooie around with the left stick. Go practice. Your energy is a little low. I'll fill it up for you. So that's the nice thing about Balls, is that if you talk to him, he'll automatically heal you. But anyways, the Talon Trot. This is the best move in the entire game, hands down. You move faster, you can move up slopes, and it's just, you can get some serious airtime with it too if you do your jumps just right. Like a regular Banjo jump can only carry you so far, but a Kazooie jump can take you even further, at least twice as long. It's very nice. It is easily my favorite move in the entire game. But we're going to go over here as well. There's some stuff I'd like to collect in just a minute, but there is still one move I would like to learn. Go over here real quick. There is another Mumbo token underneath. And we're gonna talk to Bottles one more time. This is the last move we'll be learning from this world. I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press the right or left trigger to send Kazooie slamming hard down the floor.
I don't like the sound of that, Banjo.
Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you in this world. Anyways, so it's basically a ground pound. Very useful. So we're gonna ground pound these, and each one's gonna hold something different. Some of them are gonna hold some enemies in them, so just be careful not to accidentally run into an enemy. I have done it before. Gonna go over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just smash all of them up real quick, and then we'll take care of all the stuff that was inside of them. Because last one has a Jiggy inside of it. And that marks number 5, halfway there. So there's a nice little extra life. There's a guy there who's now dead. Another Jinjo, a couple of eggs, and some musical notes. Lots of nice stuff found inside of these. Ah, very nice. So, okay, so yeah, this is what Balls is talking about. The requirement to unlock the next door is actually going to be 50. So I've gotten 50, so that's good. That means I can open the door, but I'm not done yet because there's still more to get. I'm not going to read every single voice that talks to me. It can get kind of tiring. Oh yeah, there's that empty honeycomb up there. It can get a little tiring on my voice. But anyways, we destroy those and we get ourselves another Jiggy. We're just racking them up, aren't we? And if we go over here and we backflip into this eyeball, there's another one. Really getting a lot of Jiggies real easily. It's quite nice, actually. But we're going to start climbing down here because there's going to be music notes just hanging out over here. We're over halfway there, so that's nice. I know this world is kind of flying by really fast. I mean, we've really only been here for about 10 minutes, so moving kind of fast, I know. But this is the first world. It will get progressively longer after this. Anyways, there's a Jiggy up here. This world will probably only take me one part. Later worlds are gonna be kind of hit or miss. It's hard for me to tell. Some might take me 1, some might take me 2, some might take me 3. I usually like to do the whole 1 world per episode thing, but I find that the episode length can be a little long, and I'd rather have short burst episodes if it means I can have more content to upload rather than having really long episodes with less content, you know? That's just me personally. Plus, longer episodes aren't very fun to edit, and this is the last of the Jinjos, giving us another Jiggy. So yeah, I think that episodes will probably wager around maybe 15 to 20 minutes at the max now. I know, that's very different than what I usually did, especially in the case of the Crash games, because I did worlds per episode. But, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to change up how things work. I don't know, I want more content that I can churn out consistently, but, you know, I digress. So the reason I wanted to wait to come back over here after I got the Beak Buster is because there's a Grunty switch, and if we attack this, it will spawn a Jiggy outside of Mumbo's Mountain, inside Grunty's lair. Now that does not count as a Mumbo's Mountain Jiggy, I must point that out. That counts as a Grunty's lair one. So, there are also going to be 10 inside Grunty's lair. So keep that in mind. So that, again, does not count against our total of 10, but there is a Grunty switch in every single level, and we will be going out of our way to collect every single one of them. We're going to go over here real quick, because there is another Mumbo token, bringing us up to 5, which is exactly what we're going to need when we want to go over here, back to this hut. Alright, so I'm going to finally show off what these Mumbo tokens do. After, of course, I collect some more music notes. This is Mumbo. He is my favorite character in all of Banjo Kazooie. Me, Mumbo, best shaman in all game, can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered One.
Watch that, boy.
Mumbo's magic tokens, hid by which find tokens and Mumbo will help you. Ah, Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press X to see mighty Mumbo magic. So, the counter says we have to... I'm so sorry. The counter says we have to have 5. We have 5. So we stand on the token, and we press X, and... we have been transformed into a termite. And we got an achievement for that called Mumbo Jumbo. So anyways, we are now a termite. There were actually some slopes that Kazooie herself cannot tackle on her own. So, the termite can. And there's only one area we haven't gotten to fully explore. So this is the termite hut. And then when we go inside of here, this is where we got the Mumbo token. But we couldn't go any further than that, because this slope, Kazooie would have actually slid right off of it. So, now that we have the termite, we can make jumps that we couldn't previously make. And get up here, collect some more notes, and this guy needs to get out of my way because these are the last notes, and I really need to get out of my way, thank you. And now I have all 100, and oh goodness, that frame rate is dropping. That's not good at all. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. There's some eggs waiting for us. Ow! How very rude. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the eggs then, because you're kind of mean. So if we go out here... oh, there's a 1-up over here. Boom! Already up to 8. Nice, nice, nice. Climb up here, and we got ourselves our final Jiggy of the world. But you're probably wondering where that last honeycomb piece is. Well, if you walk over here, you'll see this small little incline, and there it is. So now we've got both of those. We are done with Mumbo's Mountain, and we made great time. Now, I'm not going to go back to Mumbo and have him transform me back, because we're going to need this termite form in order to get that Jiggy that spawned at the top. If we climb up here, we'll be able to get it, and then, of course, once we get far enough away, will automatically transform back into Banjo's normal form, so it all works out in the end. Everything turned out great. Mumbo's magic get weak and will turn back where magic go. Magic all gone. Must go back to Bear and Bird now. So we're done here, which is fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep on moving forward because there is a note door here that has a counter of 50 on it. So remember what Bottle said about us meeting the quota at 50.
This is a note door sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells.
Open it up then, Gingers.
It's not that simple to open it. You must collect the musical notes from the world.
How many do we need?
The number on the door is the strength of the spell. The combined total of all your best note scores from the world must be at least this to break Grunty's magic.
Which we have just enough. So another thing I like to point out comparing the Xbox 360 version to the N64 version is what Bottle said is true. It saves your highest score. If you died in a world in the N64 version, the notes would respawn and you'd have to recollect them. The Xbox 360 version does not make you do that, which I am very thankful for. But if we go over here and we see ourselves the fairy godmother? Or the really nice woman? The nice sister from the Wizard of Oz? Except she's green?
Hello there, young ones. I'm Brentilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press X if you'd like to hear them.
These are very important. So, shut up, Brentilda, I'm talking. Whenever you find Brentilda, she will tell you 3 secrets about Grunty. You're going to want to make sure that you know what all these are, and it's worth noting that every answer is different on every playthrough. So the answers that I get will not be the same as somebody else who's playing. So, I've got to remember these, but thankfully I'm recording, so I have a way of getting back to these, thankfully. Alright, spill the beans, I'm listening.
Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with salted, slug-flavored toothpaste.
Ugh!
She also washes her hair with engine oil. Yuck!
Yuck indeed.
And she gets her clothes from the witch's warehouse.
Yeah, that was not so gross. But we're done with her for now. So, look, we have another world to unlock.
To remove pieces that you've already put down, move the right stick down, but once the picture is complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently.
Okay. Well, we've just unlocked the second world of the game, Treasure Trove Cove, which is a favorite of mine. Not my absolute favorite, but a favorite nonetheless, so I'm looking forward to going there. So let's go ahead and keep on moving, yeah? We go over here and we jump down into this area. We can find the entrance to Treasure Trove Cove, which is fantastic, but we're going to save it for the next part. So until then, I will see you guys in the next episode. This has been the Gaming Speculator, signing off. Goodbye!